All right, the last thing we're learning about here with the data analysis within this first lesson. So remember, we did mean, median, measures of center, mode, most often, mean, average, median, middle, most is the mode. And then range is literally wanting to know what's the difference between the lowest and the highest value. How much is this data spread out from one another? Okay, so the lowest value and the highest value and how far apart they are. Sometimes, so here's my example, and I'm just going to make up data about ages of game show contestants. Okay, so you got a 37-year-old, 24-year-old, 65-year-old, 44-year-old, 15-year-old, and 52-year-old involved in this game show. I don't know what it is. Okay, and then what you do is usually would just put them in least to greatest value or some order, excuse me, and then from there you would make sure you circle and you find that okay, this is my least and this is my greatest. Okay, so 15 was the smallest, 65 is the greatest. Find the difference. Difference means the answer when you subtract between those two values. And so 65 minus 15 is 50. So for this data that I was talking about with the game show contestant ages, the ages of these contestants spread from a 50-year difference between the teenager and the person who was the oldest. Let's be nice. Let's not say rude things about old people like me. So range is pretty easy. It's not too bad. You're just trying to find the greatest value, the smallest value, and the difference between them. Again, putting them in order is a safe thing to do. A lot of times when you got to do that for median. You'll want to do that for mode and range also. For mean, you just got to add them up. So order doesn't matter when you add because of the commutative property of addition. This is going to be really important along with median when we get into box plots and line plots and stuff. So make sure you are acing this little sub-chapter, part of the chapter here, because when we get into box plots and line plots next week, we're going to start asking a lot of questions about these things. And you got to know median really well for box plots, okay? Couple quick jokes, and then I'll leave you with the teaching for this week. What's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but the flag is a big plus. Okay? I invented a new word, and the new word that's all mine is plagiarism. Okay? Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them. He'll stop at 0, negative. Okay. All right. And that's going to be important when we get into integer operations. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Cast members. Okay. And Helvetica and Times New Roman walk into a bar. "Get out of here," shouts the bartender. "We don't serve your type." Just rude. And the last one I have here. Yesterday I saw a guy spill all of his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" Okay, one more. Okay, one more with that. So once my dog ate all the Scrabble tiles. Oh, by the way, here she is. She just sits down here and sleeps the whole time that I'm doing this teaching. So anyways, Sadie here, my dog, ate all the Scrabble tiles. For days, she kept leaving little messages around the house.